antibiotics. How about stopping eating when I am full of? How about them trying to spare untangling carrots? How about that ever-elusive kudo? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying the moment for once? How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. The moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down. How about no longer being masochistic? How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about not equating death with stopping? Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. Thank you, silence. An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just did. and break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride on your already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? And yeah, life is a funny way sneaking up on you. Life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out. I can be an asshole of the grandest kind. I can withhold like it's going out of style. I have the bravest heart that you've ever seen, and you've never met anyone who's as positive as I am. Sometimes you see everything, you see every part, you see all my light, and you love my dark. You dig everything of which I'm ashamed. There's not anything to which you can't relate, and you're still here. I blame everyone else, not my own partaking. My passive aggressiveness can be devastating. I'm the most gorgeous woman that you've ever known, and you've never met anyone who's as everything as I am. Sometimes you see everything, you see every part, you see all my light, and you love my dark. You dig everything of which I'm ashamed. There's not anything to which you can relate, and you're still here. volunteer years. Is what he goes there for, is to unlock the door. While those around him criticize and sleep. And through a fractal on a breaking wall, I see you, my friend, and touch your face again. Miracles will happen as we dream. But we're never gonna survive, 'cause we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive, 'cause we are a little crazy. Other people walking through my head. One of them's got a gun, shoot the other one. And yet together they were friends at school. No, no, no. If I were there when we first took the pill, then maybe miracles will happen as we speak. But we're never gonna survive, 'cause we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive, 'cause we are a little crazy. No, no, we'll never survive unless we get a little. In a sky full of people, only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? In a world full of people, only someone to fly. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. In a heaven of people, there's no someone to fly. Ain't that crazy? Crazy, crazy, crazy. But we're never gonna survive, 'cause we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive, 'cause we are a little crazy. No, no, we'll never survive unless we get a little. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. If it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful. And if it weren't for me, you would never have amounted to very much. This could be a messy, but you don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, and don't overlook this supposed crime. We'll flash forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. You're essentially my employee. I like you having to depend on me. You're a kind of protege, and one day you'll say you learned all you know from me. And I know you depend on me like a young thing would to a guardian. I know you sexualize me like a young thing would, and I think I like it. Ooh, this could get messy, but you don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, and overlook this supposed crime. We'll flash forward to a few years later, and to ourselves and not tell any members of our inner posse. I wish I could tell the world, cause you're such a pretty thing when you're done up properly. I might wanna marry you one day if you watch that weight and you keep your firm body. I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy, yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I feel drunk, but I'm sober. I'm young and I'm underpaid. I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. I care, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong and I'm sorry, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be quite alright. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is flicking a cigarette. And what it all comes down to is that I haven't got it all figured out just yet. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a peace sign. I'm free, but I'm focused. I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. And what it all boils down to is that no one's really got it figured out just yet. But I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is playing the piano. And what it all comes down to, my friends, yeah, letting your heart travel down to anyone. Yeah. I recommend walking around naked in your living room. Yeah. Swallow it down, let it check it out. It feels so good, swimming in your stomach. Wait until the dust settles. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. I recommend biting off more than you can chew to anyone. I certainly do. I recommend sticking your foot in your mouth at any time. Feel free. Hold it down. The ocean knocks you from the limb. Hold it up to the base. You wait and see when the smoke clears. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you wear it out. They held it down. You're gonna have to eventually anyway. The fire trucks are coming up around the bend. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn, you grieve, you learn, you choke, you learn, you laugh, you laugh, you choose, you learn, you pray, you learn, you ask, you learn, you laugh, I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess. I'm not used to liking that. You ask how my day was. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. Your love is thick and it swallowed me whole. You're so much braver than I gave you credit for. That's not lip service. You've already won unconditional things. You held your breath and the door for me. Thanks for your patience. That I've ever met. You're my best friend with benefits. What took me so long? I've never felt this healthy before. I've never wanted something rational. I am aware now. I am aware now. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. La, la, yeah, recommend getting your heart trampled on to anyone. Yeah. Oh. I recommend walking around naked in your living room. Yeah. Swallow it down. What a jagged little pill. It feels so good. Swimming in your stomach. Wait until the dust settles. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. I recommend biting off more than you can chew to anyone. I certainly do.